I'm John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com, and we have all of your latest NFL news coming at you in this video. So, there's been a breakthrough on the Colin Kaepernick front. Apparently, Colin Kaepernick is going to have a tryout, and all 32 teams are invited. We're not sure if all of the teams are going to show up or not, but I'll tell you one team that should be there, and they should be the very first team that arrives, and that's the Chicago Bears. So the Chicago Bears have a championship caliber defense right now, but it's obvious they're very weak at the quarterback position. Mitchell Trubisky simply hasn't been good enough, and he's holding this team back from where they should be. And, it's tough because Trubisky was a first round talent, but it's obvious that he's not ready to play right now. Some guys are late bloomers and it takes a little bit longer before they're ready to step on the field. And if Chicago believes that Mitchell Trubisky truly is a first round talent and he's going to live up to that potential, then why not sign Colin Kaepernick and just keep Trubisky on the bench and keep developing him? If they go that route and Trubisky isn't the full-time starter, they might be able to get him cheaper for his second contract. And then obviously, we're seeing what Lamar Jackson is doing with Baltimore. Colin Kaepernick could do a lot of the same things for the Chicago Bears. If Matt Nagy really is an offensive mastermind, and if he's really that great at the offensive X and O's, he should be geeked up about working with Colin Kaepernick and what Kaepernick could do while conducting his offense. I think that team could achieve a lot, and they would be way more feared than what they have right now. Now, let's take a look at Mitchell Trubisky's stats. He's got 8 touchdowns for the season. In like 8 or 9 games, he has 8 touchdowns. If you're asking me if Colin Kaepernick was the starting quarterback of the Chicago Bears, would he be over or under 8 touchdowns? I'm taking the over. I know Colin Kaepernick would probably be a little bit rusty, but if he started every single game, I believe he would give the Chicago Bears more than 8 touchdowns. Now, I don't think Chicago will actually go through with this because Chicago is going to try to salvage Mitchell Trubisky, and they don't want to give up on him yet because if they do demote him, then his value is going to drop. And, they think that it would be wiser to keep him as a starter. So if they have to move on from him, maybe in the offseason or something, it doesn't hurt his value too much. Well, the problem with that is this team went all in to get, Khalil Mack and to assemble this defense, and their Super Bowl window is closing. So they probably have maybe another year after that to capitalize on this defense, and it's already, kind of taking a step back. So I believe they had to get Kaepernick in there sooner. And not only that, Kaepernick has to hit the ground running because, if he does look off his game from being away from the sport for 3 years, then obviously maybe Mitchell Trubisky would be a better option. But if Colin Kaepernick is the player that he was when he stepped away, which was a 16 touchdowns and 4 interceptions player, then he has the upside to step in and maybe be a gear or two better than Mitchell Trubisky. So, if you're the Chicago Bears, you have to at least, assess the situation and see if it can help you or not. I think, just hitching their wagon to Mitchell Trubisky is a bold strategy and one that, hasn't worked out yet. And like I said, why not sign Kaepernick and just make Trubisky the number 2? And maybe, he is a late bloomer and later on, he can, take that next step and be a guy that contributes and help this team, maybe win something significant. But right now, that hasn't been the case, and I believe Kaepernick would be better. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.